Hello everyone. How are you doing? How you doing? Today we are ranking well, we're not ranking. We're kind of ranking, but we're talking about who is going to win or lose the Oscars. I thought it was going to be more fun than to just do a whole big video, because a whole big video would take a lot of time. I'd have to watch a lot of bad movies, and I don't want to watch a lot of bad movies because I already watched all the good ones. And it took me fucking forever, okay? It took me forever, and originally I was gonna watch a good bit of these and just talk about them, but then I thought, I don't got time for that, so I didn't do that. And then I was gonna make a video on what I did watch, but I watched so many, and even if I just did the best pictures, it would take forever. So instead, we're just gonna, predict who I think is gonna win, who's gonna lose. The way this is gonna work is the top choice will be who I think is gonna win, and the second choice is who I would like to win personally, who I would vote for. And we're going to do that for all the categories. And now I haven't seen everything in every category. I've seen a majority of the stuff, I would say, I think, in most of them. I've seen all the best pictures, that's for sure. So there's that. And yeah, my camera isn't working also. I was going to have my camera on for this, but I don't know what is going on. The light is on. I'm looking at it. It's on. It's just not working. We're gonna power through and do it anyway. And we're starting from the top, okay? With the best picture nominees. This one's pretty simple. This is a very straightforward one. See, I've recently just finished watching all these. All of these are good movies except for Maestro. Some of them are pretty mid. I think American Fiction is mid. I think that's the only mid one. The rest of them are just really good movies. Honestly, there's such a stacked list. These are just great movies all around, except for Maestro. And American Fiction's all right. It's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's not great, but whatever. But really, it's Oppenheimer's award. It's not even it's gonna go to Oppenheimer, and that's just how it is. It deserves it. It's a great movie. I can't even argue with it. It's gonna win. However, my personal pick, I just recently saw this. It's Poor Things. Poor Things is one of the most it is the most creative movie of the year, last year. It is the most original, the most weird, the way it's shot is so weird. They like create a new lens just to get this weird fisheye look and to zoom in, super hyper zoom in, and super cool movie. Very, very good. Highly recommend it if you haven't checked it out. Poor Things is great. And these other movies are good. They are good. They're just, I honestly, I'm not even joking when I say that Oppenheimer and Poor Things are just, it's going to one of these two movies. It just is. If it goes to Poor Things, cool, I'll be happy about that. It deserves it, but I'm not mad about Oppenheimer winning. Oppenheimer winning. Oppenheimer's a great movie, and it deserves it. And the rest of these, who gives a shit, it doesn't really matter what order they're in, because I don't know. Maestro won't be, I guarantee you, if I'm being completely real here, I don't know what will be at the bottom of this. I don't know if this matters. But I would say, I would do this. This is what I'm thinking, personally, anyway. Increase this prediction by 5 times. That's kind of fun. Sure. Because I know I'm right about that. The next one is Best Director. This is going to Christopher Nolan. Again, I think he will easily get this award. I don't think it's even a competition. Because if you win Best Picture, you win a lot of the other awards. So you're going to see that domino effect. Except it actually makes sense this year. So this is an easy one. And I agree with it, honestly. I really do. I think he deserves it. The rest of them are great, though. My personal pick is Nolan. If we're talking about Best Director, I think Oppenheimer, I mean, you gotta direct the shit out of that movie to even make it work. Because it's just people talking. And it's a biopic, and it's 3 hours long, and somehow that shit was hype as fuck, dude. That shit had me on the edge of my seat the whole time. It's so good. So good. I'm not using the super bet on that one, because, dumb. Best Actress. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. Who the fuck is what? I don't even. That's news to me. I didn't even know that was a movie. I guess that's a movie. Okay. This is going to go. I want it to go to Lily Gladstone because I think she's great and she's like it would be really cool to see her win. And that's just how it's gonna be. I think Emma Stone could win, but I don't think she will. And not that she doesn't deserve it. I think, if I'm being honest, I preferred Emma Stone's performance more. But just the fact that I think it would be cool to see Lily Gladstone win, like brand new person on the scene winning an award. It'd be cool. It'd be cool. She was great in the movie. She would deserve it. I wouldn't be mad at either of these, but I think she takes it. She's also been winning in the other awards shows, so it makes sense. I'm not confident in that though. That could be a flip flop. That could be a surprise. This is going to Cillian Murphy, and it's going to stay that way. We're just flying by this one. That's he's winning it. Okay. Paul Giamatti was great. And I honestly, when I first watched the holdovers, I was like, damn, that's a really good performance. I like that. But, I mean, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough one because I'm thinking about it and it's like, he's so good. He really is so good. Because I did see the. Damn. I'm just gonna stick with Murphy. I think he's gonna win. But I wouldn't be mad about him winning. I don't know how I'd say I want Murphy to win, but I would love to see him win too. Man, that's so hard. I don't know. I'm fine with either of them winning, honestly. But I think Murphy's it's his to win. This is easy all day. It's her. She's winning it. We can move on. If you haven't seen the holdovers, she's winning it. It's over. We've been out here. She's winning it. Supporting actor. This one I'm going with Mark. I'm telling you right now, it's going to Mark. I'm putting my hands up. It's a Ruffalo day. He's winning the award. I don't think that it's even close, in my opinion. Personally, this is one who I want to win, and two who I think deserves it. None of these other people, except, well, that's unfair. I just enjoyed his performance way more than Ryan's or Robert Downey Jr.'s because he is so good. Every time he's on screen, it's awesome. But I can say that same thing about Gosling and everyone. I mean, here's the thing. I don't think he's going to win. I want him to win. I have to. I just have to want. I have to wish it into existence because it would be so cool. But if I'm being real, it's probably going to be Robert Downey Jr. But this is what I'm feeling. That's how I feel. That's my rankings for this one. I think De Niro is really good. I like these three way more though. Like these three are real. Any of these could win. Honestly, and I'm not really upset. It's chill. Except for, I mean, he's barely in the movie. If I'm being real, he's like not in the movie at all. So I don't know. I don't know. He didn't really stick out to me, to be honest. People said he was really funny, and it's like I mean, he says like 3 lines. So, but that's my pick. Adapted screenplay. Oof. This is an interesting one. Okay, so honestly, if I'm being for reals, I gotta go Zone of Interest for winning this. I think it'll win. I do. I really, really do. I want Poor Things to win, but I think this should win. I think it just in my head I'm like this might win this. It's just it being here is so different, and it's something about it tell me I think it's gonna win. I would love to see Poor Things win this though because it's so fucking cool. Um, Poor Things winning it would be sick. It would be really cool. But Zone of Interest winning it would just be crazy. Well, damn, it's not really. That's tough, man. I just think it'd be really cool if it won. But I think if I'm being real, I think Poor Things has a better chance because it's nominated for best. No, Zone of Interest is also nominated for best picture, isn't it? Or am I making that up? I'm not making that up, right? Hold on. The phone. Hold the phone. We're going back. We're going. Yeah, Zone Adventures. Oh no, no, no. Yeah, no, it could absolutely win that award. No, no, it absolutely could. It absolutely could. I'm going with this. I'm going with this. That's my pick. I think Zone Adventures can win, and it might. I think it will. I think it will. I think it is the most interesting movie to just. I didn't want to talk about it. You just watch that movie. Uh, Original screenplay is going to Anatomy of a Fall, and it deserves it. Um, I'd love to see May December winning. It would go crazy, dude. It would go crazy. What a wild, wild movie. Very, very, very cool. But this is going to Anatomy of a Fall all day, every day. Simply easy as that. Best cinematography. This is tough. I think it's gonna go to Oppenheimer. It should go to Poor Things. By like absolutely it should go to Poor Things. Like 100% it should. Straight up it should. It is it deserves it. I think that I mean the fact that they create a new lens to film certain scenes with is so cool. Um but all right, I want Poor Things to win. I think it's going to man, this is so tough, right? Because I gotta think, okay, the biggest movie is gonna win. Oppenheimer's the biggest movie, right? They're gonna say Oppenheimer. But I think it should go to Poor Things. But Poor Things is nominated for Best Picture, and it's nominated for a bunch of other shit too, right? That's the thing. Because with the Oscars, you can't look at that like objectively, because objectively, it's going to Poor Things, and there's really no argument like I can even see against it. But Oppenheimer is also nominated for a bunch of shit, and I think it's gonna win more. I'm scratching my head. I SMH my head right now because like that's tough. That's tough. I've got to go Oppenheimer. It's gonna win. It's gonna win, right? It's going to. But I want it to go to Poor Things. But it's going to win. I just know it's going to win. And I'm not saying Oppenheimer has bad cinematography or anything, but Poor Things is so cool. If you haven't seen Poor Things, they just do so many creative way visually shot. It's so cool. It's just so neat. Costume design, this is going to Barbie, but I should go to Poor Things. This is another Poor Things gonna get fucked moment, but that's okay. We accept that. But it's going to Barbie because Barbie's whole thing, and Barbie deserves it. Obviously, it's incredible. The costumes are good. They look great. It deserves it. I'm not mad about that. That's great. That's a deserving one. But I think Poor Things is way more creative with it, and it's not basing it off anything. It's like basing it off a time period, but it does it in such a weird way where everything looks kind of goofy. It's so cool. But I won't be mad about Barbie winning this. Kind of deserved every. It's. I just think Poor Things is a little bit more original. Film editing, Oppenheimer, and it deserves it. And that's all we got to say about that. We move on. Wasting too much time contemplating. Makeup and hairstyle. There's no way. Holy shit, if Maestro wins anything, I'm going to jump off a fucking cliff. There's no way, right? There's no way it's going to Poor Things and we move on. It's going to Poor Things and it's not going to Maestro because I will lose my mind. No shot it's going to Maestro. That movie deserves nothing. If it goes to Maestro, I'm upset. I want everyone to know. This is an interesting one. This is an interesting one. Poor Things or Barbie for production design. Poor Things or Barbie. Barbie has really good production design. Ooh, I think Barbie's the more big movie, right? I think this is another Barbie win, but Poor Things, I would pick it over it easily. Just because it's more original, but Barbie's like it's got the dream houses and they look really good, and Barbie Land looks really cool, and it's like holy shit, they really made Oh man, it's good, it's good. It's the one thing about the movie when I saw it, I said that shit's gonna win an Oscar and it probably deserves it. So I think I'm gonna stick with that when I first saw the movie. I mean, it's good, it's real good. I mean, production design goes crazy, it's great. I don't know why Napoleon's here. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put this up. Just I don't know why Napoleon's there. No idea. It's there. Don't know why. It's not a bad movie by any means, but like I don't know why it's there. Best score? Oh, this is an Oppenheimer win all day. Like not even close, no competition. Don't know why Indiana Jones is here. And I don't know why American Fiction is here. Cool. We use our super and we move on. Um, best song? I'm Just Ken or What Was I Made For? It's gonna be one of those two. And I'm not, ah man. What Was I Made For has Billie Eilish. I'm Just Ken. They're singing I'm Just Ken at the thing, right? And if they're singing it, it should win, right? That's like my mind's going to like if it's there, it's singing, it's winning. Um, how funny? Oh, that'd be so fucking funny though. Imagine Ryan Gosling doesn't win an Oscar for supporting actor, but he wins an Oscar for a song he sang in the movie. Oh, that would be fucking funny. God, that would go. That would kill me. That would kill me. That would hurt me because he deserves an Oscar, but it would also be really funny. What Was I Made For is like an actually better song. Damn, this is tough. I haven't heard the other songs by the way, except for the Killers Fly Move one. I'm just gonna go like this. That that's what we'll do. I've heard that Flaming Hot movie is dog shit, so we're gonna keep that at the bottom. I don't really have preference here, but I have to guess this one's gonna win just because it's like the most powerful point in the movie, and it's like a popular artist. That's my guess. That's what I'm going with. Best sound. It's gonna go to Sound of Interest because that shit is crazy. Zone of Interest may not have the most bombastic or loud sounds, but the way it uses the sounds is so fucked up and insane and psychotic that I have to give it the award because it is the most uniquely it's the most unique use of sound. It's crazy what they do. It really is. It really is. Oppenheimer could win it. I won't be mad. I think it. Maestro, go to the bottom. Why are you here? Why are you here? What the fuck? Who did this? Creator I'll put above. I don't even like the creator more than this movie, but it's definitely like got sound and it's got visuals. That's where it succeeds. Um, but yeah, Zone of Interest should win. Deserves it. I want it to win, and that's my pick. That's my pick. Not to say Oppenheimer had bad sound, had great sound. Best visual effects. This is a bit unfair because I've only well no I haven't seen Godzilla -1 and I've heard that shit goes crazy and I kind of want it to win but I feel I want it to win and I think it's gonna win so I'm gonna put it up there based on what I've heard and it's crazy that Godzilla is even here. I would love just that'd be just cool. Creator could win it. I won't be mad. And then we'll just go down. It doesn't really matter. I don't know why Napoleon's here. Why is Napoleon here? We move on. Animated feature. I've only seen one of these, and it's that one. So, we'll just go down the list and we move on. Spider-Verse is very good. We all know that. We move on. I haven't seen any of these. Sure, we move on. International film, Zone of Interest is the only international film that is also nominated for Best Picture. So I got news for you guys. It's winning. It is winning, and it's not close. We move on. I haven't seen any of the shorts. We move on. Haven't seen any of the documentary shorts. We move on. I haven't seen the live action shorts. I've wanted to watch the Wes Anderson ones. Never got around to it. And he is going to win because I assume Wes Anderson making a short goes crazy. Yeah. Yeah, that's my picks. Let me know what you think in the comments below.